feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder.
Senior reporter Matt Holsworth here with two junior hockey players.
Jaden McKeever.
Sophie Roush.
What's your record this year?
We're 9-8 this year.
Sophie, what's the goal of you guys'?
Definitely to go to state.
Girls, what has been your favorite memory so far this season?
Probably beating Hutchinson in overtime during our Thanksgiving tournament.
I'd say beating Wilmer in our holiday tournament to get third place.
Senior reporter Brad Mox is here with
Nate Longton.
So Nate, you play hockey, correct?
Yep.
What is your record for the hockey team this season so far?
5-4-3.
Awesome. What are some of your personal goals for this season?
Personal goals, probably lead the team in points.
Awesome. That's a good goal. So what are your team's goals this year?
Beat Cathedral and get out of the section.
Okay. So what's your favorite memory so far this year?
The trip down to Providence and Red Wing. Senior reporter Nate Longton here with
Brad Moxness.
Brad. What are your personal goals for this hockey season?
To stay out of the box a little bit here.
How's that work so far?
Not very good. Leading the team in penalties.
What are we going to do to change that?
Not getting any penalties.
Brad, what's your favorite memory?
Probably beating DL in their own barn.
Right on. Heard it here first.
Senior reporter Matt Holsworth here with
Kate Strand. And Sydney Albertson.
girls. What is your record so far?
We're 8-2.
How's the season going so far, girls?
You know, it's going pretty good. I think we're definitely surprising people and doing better than we thought we would. And we've got a lot of younger players, so they're really stepping up and they're doing pretty great.
What is the goal of this season?
I'd have to say to do well in playoffs.
State.
What is your guys' favorite memory so far?
Probably beating Alec by 2 points.
For sure.
Senior reporter Brad Mox is here with Otter basketball players.
Harrison Christensen.
Eric Salveson.
Matt Johnson.
So, boys, how's your season going so far?
It's been going good.
What's your record?
6-3 so far.
That's not bad. So, who are your next opponents?
We got a big game versus St. Cloud Tech coming up, and Wilmer, who's undefeated in the conference. So,
what are your guys' favorite memories of basketball?
you start.
Well, this year, my favorite is probably Bauer on the bus eating his noodles.
I'd say my favorite memory is probably exposing people in practice, put them in my bag, just getting buckets.
I'd say freshman year at the hotel at State, we were playing 2K and we all freaked out in a room. And one of the security guards at the hotel came and told us to be quiet.
Senior reporter Tom Matson here with wrestler
Dustin Portales.
So, Dustin, how's your season going?
Pretty crappy. I got disqualified because I knocked out somebody a little while ago. Yeah.
That's a shame. What's your record?
I believe I am 5-2.
That's pretty good. What's your favorite memory from this season?
Knocking out the kid from Rocori.
Well, that sounds great. Good luck this season.
Hi, welcome to the first Otter Update of 2018. We'll be your anchors today. I'm Sadie Marty.
And I'm Lamont Prosper, a.k.a. L's Move.
It's wintertime. I mean, sort of. We've gotten some snow, but since it's winter, it means people will be going on vacations.
Wherever they went, I wish I have gone with. But since I'm stuck here, at least I can try ice skating. And since the women's houses are open, it won't be so bad if I wipe out.
Let's take a look at winter trips and a closer look at the Parks and Rec's ice skating hours.
Senior reporter here, Alyssa Martin with
Brad Brad Moxness.
So, Brad, are you going on any winter vacations?
Yes.
Where to?
Well, we're gonna fly to Vegas and then drive to California.
Any special plans there?
Go to the beach.
Okay, thanks. You going on any winter vacations?
Yes.
Where to?
I'm going on a cruise.
And, where does this cruise go to?
Cozumel and the Yucatan Peninsula.
Fun. What are you looking forward to?
Visiting Chichen Itza.
When do you leave?
February 18th.
How long are you going to be there for?
About a week.
Sydney, do you have any winter vacations you're going on?
I think me and Jessica are going to go to California.
What are you guys going to do?
I don't know. We're going to visit her brother, and we're going to go to the beach, and I don't know, just tour a little bit, I guess.
Awesome. So are you guys flying or driving there?
We are flying.
Oh, cool. So, Jenna, do you have any winter vacation plans?
Yeah, my family is going down to Colorado.
Oh, fun. Why are you going there?
My sister lives down there.
Oh, awesome. Do you have any big plans there?
Well, I think we're skiing and then just do some hiking as well.
Cool. Do you fly or drive there?
We're going to be flying.
Cool. Thanks, Jenna. Yeah. So are you going on any winter vacations?
Yes, to Florida in March.
Oh, awesome. Are you flying or driving?
Flying.
Where are you going in Florida?
Vero Beach to visit my grandmother.
What are you planning on doing there?
Probably just hanging out at the beach.
Nice. Who are you going with?
Well, I'm going to take Katie Mock with me and my mom.
So, Tom, are you going on any winter vacations?
Yes.
Where to?
West Yellowstone, Montana.
Cool. What are you going to do there?
Snowmobile.
Are you driving or flying?
Driving.
Fun. Thanks, Tom.
Senior reporter Nicole Scott here, and we're going to be interviewing some people about the warming houses in Fergus Falls. Right. I'm here with
Steve Plaza.
So, Steve, what are some of the changes happening to the warming houses?
Right now we have 2 warming houses open, one at Cleveland Rink. On school days it's open from 3:30 to 8, and on non-school days it's open from noon until 8 o'clock. Unless it's 0 degrees or -10 below, then wind chill factor, we don't open them up. Up at Lake Ellis, we're only going to have it open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this year. In the past years, our numbers we didn't have a whole lot of numbers Monday through Thursday. So we are open at Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that begins this weekend.
All right. So, what are the new hours like compared to the old ones?
The difference is over at Lake Alice is the warming house won't be open Monday through Thursday. In years past, it has been.
Okay. So, who usually runs the warming houses?
We get part-time staff. Actually, it was very difficult to find part-time staff this year. We finally got a full set of crew yesterday. They're either high school kids, there are some college kids in there also. But we also look for, in the past we've had adults and some people who are retired that like doing the warming house. But this year we have some high school and M-State students running them.
What will happen to them in the future?
We plan to have them open for the future. Ice skating is very popular in this town, and we want to provide that service to the citizens and visitors. So our plan right now is still keeping them open. We also have a Channing rink that has a rink down there, but there is no warming house available. A lot of towns throughout the state of Minnesota are reducing the number of their warming houses or closing them just because of staffing issues. But fortunately enough that we have 2 warming houses open. We also offer indoor skate here at the community arena and also open hockey. And they can get those times at the city's website and go to the Parks and Recreation page. So there are a lot of opportunities to skate in this town.
How do people get a job at working in the warming house?
We have it posted at our city website. We also advertise in the newspaper. Basically, you need to fill out an application, make sure it's legible and it's clear and concise. We understand high school students may not have a lot of work experience, But there's also, you can put your church groups you work in, your volunteer groups, even groups up at the school, and have teachers and counselors as references. Once the application is submitted, we review them, and we would call you in for an interview. And upon a successful interview, and we might be interested in you, for the city, you have to do a background check and also a drug test. And once those come back clear and you've had a successful interview, then you can become a city employee. And we're also looking for this summer baseball coaches and kids camp staff also. Those applications will be coming out this spring. So March, I would start looking for them in March.
All right. Do you have any tips to stay warm and safe on the outdoor rinks?
Dress in layers, dress appropriately, be smart. Obviously, if it's 10, 20 below, you don't want to be outside doing anything. Once you feel your fingers getting cold or your nose getting cold, it's time to come in. If you feel that tingling or your ears to start turning red, time to come in and stay warm.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you very much. Nice meeting you both.
I'm here with
Noelle Dutomhev.
So Noelle, how do you like working at the warming houses?
It's not bad.
What do you usually do while you're working at the warming houses?
I sit in a chair, basically watching TV unless something happens or some suspicious people come in.
How long have you been working at the warming houses?
No, like 2 weeks? Oh, no, wait, 3. 2.
Okay. Did you just start this year?
Yeah.
Was it hard to get a job there?
No, I know some people.
Okay. Would you recommend working at the warming houses to other people?
Yeah, because it's a really easy job, so you don't need, like, certain skills for it then.
Thank you, Noelle.
You're welcome.
Fergus Falls switched to single-sort recycling recently, and it's so nice. Here's a story on that.
That's right. Single sort opens more people up to recycling. It makes it easier for people who can feel good on Earth Day. That's my birthday.
Okay, for our single sort system for the residents of Fergus Falls and Perham, this is what the material looks like when it comes to our facility. Everything is single sort or commingled in here, and then I'll take you down and show you what it looks like when it leaves the facility.
Senior reporter Brady Heinen here with
Rick Denzel, Otter Tail County Recycling Manager.
And Zach Fiesta, Otter Tail County Assistant Solid Waste Director.
So about this single sort recycling system, is it cost effective?
Oh, as far as the cost goes, it's not necessarily a lot of cost efficiencies, but what we want to do is we want to take all of that material out of our waste stream. So we gain on one end, and it's a little bit more on the other.
And what's the feedback so far on this system?
Oh, it's been nothing but positive. The residents love it. I hear nothing but good things from everybody in the city of Fergus about it. So.
And who is the one to come up with this idea?
Oh, this idea has been around for a long, long time. We're just trying to catch up to what the trend is and what's good for the environment.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jen Cohorst, the district nurse, and I love my single sort recycling. We fill it full every 2 weeks.
I love single sort recycling. It's made life so much easier.
I think the single sort recycling is awesome. I love it.
I like the new single sort recycling.
Did you know the bowling alley has had some upgrades made?
No, I haven't been bowling in a long time. What score can you reach, Sadie?
I don't even know. I just know that I got a strike the last game and I was so happy.
I'm happy if I can make a strike or two in the game. On the other hand, Mr. Shuli's adaptive bowling team can show me how it's done.
Senior reporter Noel Dutom here with
Luke Leffler.
So we're going to be talking about the new renovations that are at the bowling alley. What renovations have there been?
We redid everything basically from where we're standing to the TVs up on top, I guess. So new seating, flooring, scores, TVs up on top, tills behind the desk, all that stuff.
Has business been better since then?
It has been busier. I don't know if that's it or it's coincidence, but we're hoping that's the plan, and it has been, so.
Do the kids really like it?
They do. There's a lot of different stuff you can do. You can put your pictures in there and selfies and everybody else's, there's all sorts of stuff you can do.
In the future, what kind of renovations do you want to proceed with?
Well, we've kind of done everything from this point all the way down to the lanes and stuff, so the next point would be the seating area up behind, probably in the desk area, and possibly some stuff in the restaurant part.
All right, thank you.
Nothing to it.
I'm here with
Missy Fitz.
And so what is new with the kitchen?
We got new till and new ordering system, and eventually you're going to be able to order your meal from the lanes from all the new stuff down there, and it'll get sent right up to the kitchen.
Is it easier with the new till?
It is. Yeah, we just got to remember certain little tricks that we had last time, but it is much easier.
So you enjoy it more then?
Yes, I do. It's more fun.
All right.
Except for having to clean dirty screen more often.
Thank you, Missy.
Say, hey now, baby. Oh, mama, don't play now, baby. Say, hey now, baby. So let's get one thing straight now, baby. Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. At the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I'm wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not?
Senior reporter Max Wolf and
junior reporter Sadie Marty, and we are going to be interviewing on adaptive bowling.
I'm talking here with
Gary Schuler.
So Gary, how many kids are not coming back to the adaptive bowling team this year?
Well, I think we graduated a couple of kids, and then one of our juniors moved away this year. So it just depends. I don't know exactly. Usually we get about 10, 12 kids out for the team, and we're looking forward to whatever we get. We'll have a lot of fun, but yeah, we graduated just a couple, and Cody Brown was one of them, and Cody just loved bowling with the team, and so yeah, it'll be a new group of kids this year a little bit, but hopefully we'll get a few new ones and some of the younger ones that haven't been out before. We try to run at 9th grade through 12th grade, and then I think hopefully some of the 8th graders from last year will come out and be part of the team.
Nice. Do you guys have any rival areas around?
Well, there's probably about 50 schools in the state that have adapted bowling, and the nearest ones to us are Detroit Lakes and Moorhead. And for the last 2 years, in the first week of May, we run the section tournament out at Northern Air Lanes here in Fergus, and Detroit Lakes and Moorhead come to that meet, and that's how, depending how well you bowl against those two teams, will tell whether you make it to the state tournament.
So are there any certain rules with adaptive bowling?
There are 3 different divisions that you can qualify in depending on what your needs are. There's a physically,
impaired, there's the cognitively impaired, and then they just started last year with a autistic qualifying group. So there's 3 different areas depending on what your disability is.
Thank you, Mr. Schuler.
You bet, Max, anytime.
I'm here with David Gerner. So, David, how long have you been in adaptive bowling?
2 years.
So, what's your highest bowling score?
199.
Do you have any hobbies besides bowling?
Not really. I used to do track, and that's really it.
How many meets do you have in a regular season?
2.
How do you think the team will do this year?
I think we could win every single one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Most of you high schoolers probably know about the STEM Academy here at KSS, but did you know they offer STEM classes for elementary students?
Yeah, I actually covered this story. When I was in their grade, I was taking naps. These kids are making coding and robotics look easy. If I was one of those kids, I would be stressing out about messing up my code steps.
Try not to get too stressed. Students need to be able to handle the anxiety that comes with school. How do you handle your stress, Lamont?
Load off on 2K, play basketball at the Y. How about you, Sadie?
I do art projects like drawing and try not to lose sleep. Hey, wake up! You were talking in your sleep.
I was?
Yeah, but I don't believe you're the only one who does in this school, so let's get to that video.
All right, senior reporter Lamont Prosper here with
Mr. Knick.
All right, what is STEAM?
Well, STEAM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. For us, it's a club that was the brainchild of a couple teachers here at Adams that started getting interested in robotics, and they felt it would be something worthwhile for the kids, and that's kind of where it started.
All right. What do the kids do?
All sorts of activities. They're working with robots. We have dash robots. We have Sphero robots. That's where that technology piece comes in. They're working with Kiva blocks. That's where that engineering piece comes in and that problem solving. They're working with roller coasters, working with, talking about gravity and momentum and things like that. They're working with Lego We-Dos, where they're building and programming and coding. So, the art piece is where we maybe haven't focused a lot on yet, but we're hoping to tackle that and improve upon that.
All right. How many kids are in STEAM?
We had about 90 kids this first round, and we're going to take 25 this next go round, and we're excited about it. The kids are having a blast, and they really enjoy it.
What real-world applications can kids use from STEAM?
All those skills will translate to real life. There's so many jobs out there that we need engineers, we need thinkers, we need problem solvers, and that's what STEAM's all about.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello, what are you doing today, Elsa?
We're making these robots. We're trying to get the robots to the red dot on the paper, and so we need to try to get like the speed and how many seconds it takes to go there. So we need to measure like how many how many seconds goes in 1 second, and the speed. And if you put the speed too fast, you can always lower it down, so it makes it like go there. And so if we make the speed too long, we can make the seconds go shorter. If the seconds are too long, we can always make the speed go shorter too.
All right. Can you show us an example? Oh, sorry. This is advanced. Like, look at this. That's amazing. All right, show us yours, guys.
You would go to start, drive, look, light, sound, animation, control. I can't say that. And accessories to do any coding with the blocks. But we're doing drive and one animation with our code. So we use the yardstick to see how long we can do it. How long? We have to do centimeters. That's all we got so far. 30, 40. Okay.
I'm senior reporter Aaron Billings.
I'm senior reporter Jaden Blondo.
I'm junior reporter James Foner, and we're going to be talking about stress about the end of the semester.
I'm here with senior
Luke Anderson.
So Luke, I have a couple questions for you today.
All right.
Do you have any finals?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Do you get stressed out thinking about it?
Yeah, every once in a while I do.
How do you handle your stress?
I usually listen to music or just go somewhere quiet just to think it out.
Nice.
I'm here with senior Nolan Booth. And Nolan, do you have any finals at the end of the semester?
No.
Okay.
I am here with senior David Gerner. Do you have any finals?
No. I'm here with Drew Looning. I have a couple questions for you today. Do you have any finals?
I have 2 finals.
What classes?
College psychology and college calculus.
Do you get stressed out thinking about it?
Oh, just a little bit.
All right. How do you handle that stress?
Well, I try to have it so my grade won't get affected by even if I do bad on the final, so I don't try not to get too worried about it, but I just study harder if I need to.
You heard it from Drew Looning.
I am here with
Tony Cantrell.
I have a few questions for you. What advice can you give to students to handle stress?
Well, stress is an everyday problem, whether you're in middle school, high school, college, workforce. So you just got to deal with it with each situation as it comes and find an outlet, whether it's working out, running, biking, swimming, maybe even a hobby like sewing, knitting, playing chess. Just find an outlet to get your mind off of what's stressing you out.
All right. Did you have any stress in high school?
I would say yes, because I went to 4 different high schools in 4 years in 3 different states. So every year was a new obstacle, a new hurdle to overcome. But, I dealt with it through athletics and after-school curricular activities from cross-country, track, basketball, chess club. So that's how I dealt with it.
I'm here with
Mrs. Lage, school counselor for A through H.
So I have a couple questions for you today. What advice can you give students to handle stress?
And for each student, it looks different. Some students, for stress management, it means breathing exercises. For some students, it means journaling. And I think some really basic ones that all students could utilize is just time management and finding some type of organization system.
Next question. Did you have any stress in high school?
Definitely.
And last question. Do you think stress has increased throughout the generations?
That's an interesting question. I hadn't thought of that before. I'm not sure that stress increases through the generations. I'm wondering if you have different types of stress from each generation, because with your generation, you're so much more connected to one another, and there's social media that you have to balance with your other life. So I'm just wondering if it's different stressors rather than what maybe I stressed about or even generations before me stressed about.
Thank you for your time.
Senior reporter Jenna Laporte here with
Mr. Juergens.
All right, Mr. Juergens, we're going to ask you some questions about sleep talk. What causes it? Like, what's going on in your brain when you sleep talk and sleepwalk?
Typically, one of the things that's going on is that you're tired, you're maybe a little overtired, or you're stressed out, and so a lot of things are moving around in the brain while you're sleeping, and that can kind of be a result of the sleep talking.
So what's happening in your brain when you sleep talk and sleepwalk?
Well, there's a conversation between either 3 or 4 different sleep cycles, and when you sleep talk, you can sleep talk in any of the sleep cycles. So you can be in your non-rapid eye movement, or you can be in your REM sleep, which is your rapid eye movement.
Okay. So is that the same reason for sleepwalking?
Sleepwalking is different in that the only time that you sleepwalk is in your non-rapid eye movement, and we know that because when you dream, you're in a state of paralysis and you can't move. And so when you're sleepwalking, we know that you have to be in your non-rapid eye movement.
I don't know what that was. Boing! No. Bing! No. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Yo. You awake? McLeod.
I didn't think of him yesterday. I walk in and there's some music playing and can you do it too? Mr. House. Ooh. Tricky.
'Cause you've been talking in your sleep. Oh.
Thanks for watching the January Otter Update. We hope you enjoyed it. Second semester video productions will be back in March.
Keep watching for this month's creative project, and remember to subscribe to KSS Video Productions to see all our work. Else move out.
Said I don't feel the same with you. I said maybe yeah, you're right, yeah. She said please don't let the fame get you. I think I'ma be alright, yeah. I said I just wanna lay with you. You should maybe stay the night, oh no. I don't wanna get attached, you know how that happens, yeah, that's all the time, yeah. Running in circles again. You're playing these games with my head. We walk it out, don't we break it off? Time stands still when we fall apart. But you mean more than you say, and I'm not the one to blame. I'd hold you down if you let me. You could be just what I've been missing. She said I don't feel the same with you. I said maybe yeah, you're right, yeah. She said please don't let the fame get you. I think I'ma be alright, yeah. I said I just wanna lay with you. You should maybe stay the night, oh no. I don't wanna get attached, you know how that happens, yeah, that's all the time, yeah. How can we fight and we do it again? I'm in love for the night, I'ma do it again. She said she over the hype, she just wanna be friends. Yeah, dropping the one and she show all her friends. Yeah, but we work it down, we break it down. Time stands still when we fall in love. You can flex with me. Waiting for that late night text from me. When I'm faded, sending you ain't answering. Mixing signals in the section, panicking. Girl, I like you cause you don't like fancy things. You the type to chillin' where you me. You the type to show up with no plans for me. Make the fan for me, call a man, serving fucking everything. Cause you told me don't wait, just go off alright. I got this, don't need you, I promise I said it's alright, just leave me, I'm vibing. I got this, I'll be good regardless. She said I don't feel the same with you. I said maybe yeah, you're right, yeah. She said please don't let the fame get you. I think I'ma be alright, yeah. I said I just wanna lay with you. You should maybe stay tonight. No, no, I don't wanna get attached. You know how that shit happens, yeah, that's all the time. You told me don't wait, just go off alright. I got this, don't need you, I promise. I said it's alright. Just leave me, I'm vibing. I got this, I'll be good regardless.
Print 5 copies. There you go. Next one.
Say start.
Start. Did it work for you?
Yeah, it worked.
This
for me.
sucks.
You try it, Harry.
Okay, one, stand close to the printer. Simply speak on the phone commands. Print 5 copies. Start. Say start. Start.
No?
Is this a joke? Am I getting punked right now?
Miss C, you try it.
Why did you just click printer?
It's definitely
Then why doesn't this work?
You got print.
Harry. We said
Harry,
start.
Harry.
Print 5 copies. Start.
Harry, come here.
it's definitely
It doesn't work.
Copy 2 times. Start. Miss C, you did this.
What are you talking about? Just
This is
try
a
it.
joke.
Print. Doesn't like you try. Copy. I get broken.
You can try like more.
Oh, okay. So
Print 2 copies.
is it starting? Very nice. Oh my god! I'm the master!
Copy. Copy.
It should do it.
Copy. No, I confused it. Copy. Copy 85. 2-sided stapled copies. No, see, I got too much.
Print. Print 5 copies.
Are you supposed to? Don't you have to say your name first? It like looks you up in the directory.
Nathan.
Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder.